Hey guys, Jason Samkovic here, Traditional Bow Hunting Wilderness Podcast. We're going to talk about summer scouting. Summertime scouting sucks usually. The heat is brutal, the bugs are brutal, everything about it can be absolutely brutal out here. But there are days like this that if you watch the weather, you can take advantage of it. Now I'm out scouting here. We actually are only about 1.5 miles down the road from my house, but we're going in and checking a couple spots. You can see that there are ferns everywhere that make it pretty miserable out here to be able to scout. But I came out, I took the dogs, I got Riley's right here, I think Gunner's running around here somewhere. But they stay pretty close to me. But we're out here, we're scouting, checking these things out. But where it was 95 degrees a couple days ago, right now it's like 62 degrees, it's been raining, it's beautiful, and it's windy. And it's absolutely a perfect day to be out here. Not dealing with the bugs, not dealing with the heat, not dealing with all the BS. Now it is tricky again with the foliage being so thick and the ferns being up, but here I'm in a particular funnel. I wanted to come and look at this, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. You can see this deer trail here that Riley's on that wraps right around through here and goes through here. So I'm already seeing the sign that I'm looking for, even though the ferns and the things are like this are here. So I have to decide what is summertime activity out here, what will be fall time activity. So I'm paying attention to what the trees are, what oaks are here in the area, what food sources will be available in the fall, what kind of cover will be here, how thick it may or may not be through this area, how they will use this. So there's a lot of kind of guesstimation and educated guesses that you have to do in the summer to figure this stuff out. But right now is it's the perfect time to be in the woods when it's like this. It is cool. Temperature-wise, it is comfortable. It is not buggy. It's an absolute pure joy to be out here right now. So watch the weather. When you see these crappy days where everybody wants to sit home and watch Netflix, in the summertime, use them to get out in the woods and explore and experiment and find what you're looking for. They are the perfect time. This feels to me like late October, early November right now, temperature-wise, comfort level-wise. The raining and stuff is not a big deal, and normally I wouldn't even I would have just worn my rain pants because they're capable of keeping my pants dry. I put the jacket and the hat on strictly because I was doing 2 other videos, so I grabbed them and wore them to use for this. But normally I wouldn't even wear those. I would just let my t-shirt, I'm wearing a t-shirt, I would just let that get wet and not bother me because it is, like I said, perfect temperatures. But the nice thing about definitely wearing a hat keeps your bug spray on your body. Having a jacket on does keep the bug spray on if you were wearing it. So it's not a bad way to be. But get out at this time of year. If you're going to be summer scouting, just watch the weather. Find these days that are going to be perfect like this. This is the ultimate time to be out here figuring things out. It's fun, it's enjoyable, it's comfortable, lets you clear your mind, it lets you find new places. Like this is one that I've seen and never had been into before, just based on the sign I see right here. And you can tell it's hard. There's a lot of fern out here. So it takes me a lot of moving things like this and looking at stuff and trying to figure things out. But it's a good area with a lot of potential, and I just figured that out. Whether I hunt it this year, or I just come back and spot check it, or I hit this hard to scout in the spring, I have those options. But at least now I know that I've confirmed what I wanted by coming out here, and if the deer is using this exactly the same way I want to. I just got to find out and re-verify if my guess is correct that they're using it during the fall. I could come in here blind. I could actually right now prep and set a tree and pick one and say that's the one and have it ready and GPS marked and on my Onyx and know where I want to hunt. But this is the kind of day to do it. And then if you're on private land and you're going to come out and set stands ahead of time, you can't do that in public. But if you're going to come out on private, set stands and clear shooting lanes, what better day could there be than this to come out and do that? Again, 62 degrees in late June, 62 degrees, very little bugs except for that one that just went in my eye and one I swallowed a few minutes ago, but I think those were only 2 bugs. Oh, no, there's the 3rd bug. But for the most part, it's pretty comfortable out here. And it really is enjoyable and good quality time. So watch the weather, pay attention to these types of days, use them to your advantage while the rest of the family sits in there on the TV and everybody's just complaining because of the weather. It is the ultimate time to be out in the woods. The dogs love it. There's just no better time in the summer to get out and enjoy stuff in the woods. So thanks for watching. We'll be back with more stuff soon. Talk to you later. Bye.